good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And for today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail of it, we are going to be reviewing the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 Remastered. Guys, before we even continue this video, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We almost at 5K right now, so I would truly appreciate it if you could help your guy out. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in a bit, all right? All right, y'all, so we're back in the crib now. What we got right here is none other than the Nigel Sylvester and Air Jordan 4 RM in the driveway gray colorway. Guys, definitely let me know what you think about this sneaker in the comment section down below. Is it a cop or drop? I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts. Personally, for me, I'm going to spoil it by saying I think that this driveway gray colorway is way better than the Grandma's driveway colorway, just due to the fact that it's going to be way more wearable since it's a kind of anthracite blackish gray colorway. But I definitely want to hear what y'all think in the comment section down below. So now let's just briefly go over into the box details. And I went over this before in my other review of the fence green Grandma's driveway colorway, but let's just get right into it right here. So as you can see, we have the standard Air Jordan 4 box, and instead of saying Jordan brand on it or Nike Air on it, it does say Bike Air in this bright red colorway. Then when you go around the box, you can see that we do have this kind of driveway detail right here, and as I mentioned in the previous video, this is absolutely phenomenal just due to the fact that it actually has that pebbled texture to it, and one, it feels really good to the touch and looks really great, to be honest. Then we go into this side of the box, you can see the sticker tag right there, and it does read off as Air Jordan 4 RMSP, and the colorway shown is anthracite, white anthracite. And based on what I've seen from the sneaker, the colorway pretty much matches exactly the same as what it's shown on the box, other than that red little Nike check that shows on the lateral sides of the shoe, but it's a small detail. So then now when we actually open this lid, which I mentioned before, we do have this gold detail right here, and I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. For me, my interpretation of it is the fact that Nike says just do it, and with this Nigel Sylvester logo, it pretty much represents the same thing. So if you guys didn't know, last month they held a Go Ride event, which is a yearly event where you kind of just ride a bike for a couple of miles. Well, more than a couple of miles. It kind of takes a little bit of time, but anyways, if you want to see more of that, just watch my previous video of the fence green colorway. But yeah, I do love this logo and the simplicity of it, as well as the fact that it's a G, but it does have this kind of arrow take to it, which looks absolutely awesome. Now when looking at the next detail that is inside the box right here, we do have a bunch of stickers. So we see the Bike Air by Jordan, we got the Flight logo, we got the Bike Air, we got some wheels right there, we have two Go logos right there with the arrow on it, which looks absolutely phenomenal. And then we do have this Bike Air by Jordan, and it actually has that kind of pebble texture to it as well, which I think is an absolutely nice touch. And then next, when looking at the wax tissue paper inside the box, we do have this young image of Nigel Sylvester himself riding a bike in his grandmother's driveway, and I think that this is absolutely dope because it really shows an old reference that Nigel Sylvester always had it in him to become a professional BMX rider, and it's just dope that we have this picture as the actual wax tissue paper itself. Then when going more inside of the box, we do have the regular standard white wax tissue paper right here. But now when going into the history of the shoe, I pretty much explained it at the beginning of the video and with this wax tissue paper that showed Nigel Sylvester as a kid. But pretty much the whole inspiration behind the shoe is Nigel Sylvester's grandma herself, because pretty much that is where Nigel Sylvester actually learned how to ride a bike, which would essentially be the catalyst to him learning how to become a professional BMX rider. So that's why when you look at the bottom of this box right here, it does have that pebble texture, as well as the fact that the print on it actually replicates the same cracked detail that is on Nigel Sylvester's grandmother's driveway, which again, I think is a phenomenal detail, and the history behind it, the storytelling is absolutely great. So with the first silhouette being the grandmother's driveway colorway, also known as the fence green colorway, that was inspired by the actual color of the fence that was at Nigel's grandmother's house. So it was that same kind of forest green colorway. So with the driveway gray colorway, that was actually inspired by this same driveway details that you can see right here. So you can see that it has that gray colorway to it, as well as the cracked pavement on the driveway, which I think is a very nice detail. And again, just look how absolutely phenomenal this colorway is. I love how it kind of looks black, but it's more of an anthracite, which gives that kind of black gray look to it. And this is going to be way more wearable, especially with the fall and winter coming up. I think that these are going to be an amazing shoe. I love the green colorway, I absolutely love it, but I personally believe that this is the better of the two. Again, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And with that being said, y'all, let's just get right into the details of this beautiful shoe right here. So when looking at the toe box and entire upper of the shoe, you can see that we do have this nice suede to it. And the reason why you can tell is due to the fact that it does have that backstroke motion. So when you actually put your finger on the toe box right here and move it back to front, you can see that the suede is changing colors, which means it's a pretty good quality suede. Then when looking at the mudguard, you can see that we do have this anthracite colorway as well that pretty much follows suit. And then we do have this beautiful bright red Nike check right here, which is very subtle but absolutely makes the shoe pop. Then when moving above that, you can see that we do have these black laces right here, but very similar to the fence green colorway, it does come with an extra pair of laces in that white colorway. And I have to say, I don't know which one is going to look better, because I do love the all black laces on this, but then when you actually put the white laces on top of that, it's absolutely fire. Anyways, I don't think you could go wrong with either colorway, but I want to hear what y'all think about the white laces in the comment section down below. And finally, y'all, when we go to the top of the shoe, which I think makes these Bike Air Jordan 4s look absolutely phenomenal, is due to the fact that we do have this Bike Air by Jordan detail right here. You're not gonna find that anywhere on the regular Jordan 4 RMs, and hopefully you guys were able to hit on the Sneakers app or on Foot Locker, because these are going to be extremely limited too, baby. So congratulations to y'all if y'all caught a W, but good luck to my Sneakers app people, because y'all all already know that FedEx is the final boss when delivering them sneaker apps Ws. But that's a conversation for another day. Now when going on to the lateral side of the shoe, you can see that bright red Nike check right there again, but then we do have some more details other than that all black suede detail or anthracite color, whatever you want to call it. So we do have this TPU cage that starts off from the bottom towards that red Nike check, and it goes all the way up and wraps around the whole entire shoe from the lateral and medial sides. And this is pretty much the remastered version of what the Air Jordan 4 looks like. Again, if you guys did not watch my previous video, the comfort on these is absolutely phenomenal. Oh, I actually did forget to say the sizing on this. It's a little bit later than I usually like to say it, but I recommend 100% to go true to size with this sneaker. If you have semi-wide to normal feet, definitely go true to size. But if you have very wide feet, I would recommend to go a half size up, because this is one of the most comfortable Air Jordan 4s that have released to this day. I don't know what Nike did, because the system looks exactly the same as the Air Jordan 4s. I don't know if it's the insole itself. I really don't know what it is. But when you put it on, it feels absolutely comfortable, and you don't feel that little pinky pain that all my Air Jordan 4 wearers, y'all know what it is. That definitely exists. There's no way to get around it. That pinky pain always comes in when you wear those Jordan 4s, but on this, it does not exist at all, no matter how long you wear it. And just the cushioning system feels different. It looks the same from the outside, but it feels completely different once you put the shoe on. Now I'm focusing back onto the review, when we go into the back heel area now, you can see that we do have this D-Boss Jumpman logo right there. Then going all the way into the back heel, you can see that we do have this Bike Air instead of Nike Air detail, which I absolutely love. Something that I did forget to mention in the other review is the fact that we do have a little detail right here under this pull tab, and it does have a bike detail right there, which looks absolutely fire. And I couldn't believe that I missed it in the review. Like, I tried it on, and then I noticed, hey, let me check this pull tab real quick. And then I saw it, and I'm like, dang, I didn't put it in the review, but this time I'm gonna make sure to have it right here. So now I'm focusing onto the medial side of the shoe. Now you can see that the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side. So there's nothing really to report on there. Now let's just focus onto the midsole, and just looking at this midsole right here, the same Jordan 4 DNA is all over the shoe. So something else to note is that we do have this anthracite gray detail that wraps around the whole entire shoe. And then we do have this white stripe that surrounds the midsole as well. Then when looking at the exposed air bubble right here, instead of keeping it simply black or white or just translucent, we do have this very nice detail of red in the air bubble, and it absolutely makes the shoe pop, which I absolutely love. Then when going on to the outsole of the shoe now, the same thing pretty much follows suit as all Air Jordan 4 outsoles. So we do have the same herringbone traction pattern. We just have some different colors right there. Finally, when we look at this red logo, it just says Nike right here, which is a pretty nice detail. And finally, before I conclude this review, guys, I'm going to show y'all the insoles of the shoe. By the way, I do have to say that the fence green insoles absolutely look way better than these anthracite gray insoles, and that's just due to the fact that the fence green had all black insoles with some 3M lettering versus this being this red detail right here, regular screen printed black lettering right there. So on this side, we do have it saying Nigel Sylvester. Then when we go onto this side, it does say Air Jordan right there. One final detail before we conclude this review is the fact that when you actually take those insoles out, you can see that we do have some lettering right there. And I believe it says VWHF 433423. I don't know what that code means, but if somebody does know, definitely be sure to link it or state it down in the comment section down below. And with that being said, guys, that's going to conclude the history as well as the details of the shoe. So now let's get right into this on for look, all right? right, y'all, so that's gonna conclude the review as well as the on-foot look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about this Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 RM in the anthracite gray colorway. I definitely think it's better than the fence green colorway, but I want to hear y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. So other than that, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hold up on that real quick. Your boy's about to hit 5K subscribers, so definitely be sure to share with your friends and family, y'all. Your boy's going to make it to 5K, and hopefully I hit my goal by the end of the year, because we almost at my goal, man. We almost there. But with that being said, y'all, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.